For the Zips Digital Network, Chad Welker here with interim head coach of the women's tennis team, Brian Peters, and it's a big weekend here at the University of Akron. The women's tennis team is back in action up at the Latucci Center on Saturday at 10 a.m. against Illinois State. But first, we're going to just recap last week, victory against Seton Hall and defeat against West Virginia on Sunday. Just briefly talk to me about those two contests, Coach.
Yeah, progress is being made, and it shows. Our doubles is as good as it's looked all year. The girls competed very well. Like I mentioned last time, if the things that we're working on in practice are showing in a match, I'm happy, and they did last week, and I felt like we did a really good job managing that, especially against West Virginia where we took all three courts. It was awesome. It was nice getting Anna back in the lineup a little bit for the doubles last weekend, so that was good. And I like the fact that we just competed well. There's a difference between just playing and then actually competing. You're there mentally trying to do the little things to try and get the win and get the win for the team. And we did a good job of that. I was very happy with last weekend.
In regards to last weekend, for the MidAmerican Conference, you had the doubles team of the week with Rita and Maruna. Just talk about the team that they bring and what they're going to provide challenges for in the MidAmerican Conference.
Yeah, they're a great team. We've played a couple different lineups so far this spring, and the last couple matches we put them in. But they had a great run this fall as well at regionals. They've played great doubles, so they have played together before, and they close the net very well. They both serve pretty big. They can return big, and they can close the net really fast. And when you can do that, a lot of times you can take control of the point. So they did a good job of that. Yeah, I was happy with it.
Now, we always do these interviews with inside the women's tennis locker room, and each locker has nicknames on them. So because they won MAC doubles team of the week, what is Rita and Maruna's nickname on their lockers?
Well, Rita, right behind me, she's gangsta. And anyone who's met her for more than 30 seconds knows why we call her that. Maruna's nickname is Fünf, which is German for five, like Maruna, as in like Maroon 5. And then we just shortened it to Fünf. So gangsta and Fünf for the MAC doubles team of the week. And it's awesome. Yeah, if you're around us, we never use our real names here. We just use nicknames. So it's kind of fun.
We're moving on to this weekend. Again, like I mentioned earlier, Illinois State, 10 a.m., Latucci Center on Saturday. Just briefly tell me about the Redbirds and what challenges they are going to bring to the Zips.
They're solid. They're a solid team. They're very scrappy. They're in no rush. They're willing to stay out there and claw and fight as long as it needs to be. And we're going to have to be ready for that too. We've worked a lot on playing aggressive tennis the past few weeks, as we've mentioned, and into big targets. And we need to do that, but minimize our errors at the same time. They're going to be a tough team to play.
Coach, best of luck this weekend. I know it's just that one contest. And, of course, Zips fans, you can find out how the Zips do on GoZips.com after the match. Again, this is Chad Welker for the Zips Digital Network. Have a great rest of your week. And, as always,
Go Zips!